Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a twin flame, divine counterpart, soul contract, energy, collective update for your sign. I ask God, my angels, guides, spirits, ancestors to watch over this reading. Help me to provide clear and accurate messages to my Sagittarius collective. Help them to hear and see what it is that they need from this reading, and direct any evil ill will away. And I thank you in advance, my guides. Alright, Sagittarius, I'm going to start by rolling the dice, see if we have any signifiers. We have got Aries, North Node, and the number 11. So any of those could be relevant for you. I hope you're all doing well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. Getting ready for the holidays, possibly. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards for the Divine Feminine, 2 for the Masculine, and 2 for the greatest and highest good outcome or overall energy. All right. And just remember that gender is never specific, and you can reverse the roles as needed depending on what the energy or the cards say, or whether you're divine feminine, divine masculine. There's too many cards. If it doesn't resonate, don't attach to it. Alright, so for the divine feminine, I'm seeing they are in a very loving, caring, possibly wanting to love, but they have many options. So possibly they're weighing out their options during this time, seeing what's available, what's the best path, possibly between a divine connection and a soulmate. Let's see. Alright, for the divine masculine, what do we have? Alright. This divine masculine seems to be kind of in a wounded warrior mentality. Possibly ready to fight or win at all costs. Could be fighting with the divine feminine here, but very guarded this time. Alright, so greatest and highest good for this connection. Possible outcome. Let's see. Greatest and highest good. So the greatest and highest good is basically getting the wish fulfillment after a time of sadness, possibly. Alright, so like I said, divine feminine in this connection is the King of Cups, which is that emotionally stable, loving energy. Could have a bunch of options though. So possibly ready to start anew, heart wide open, into something new, something brand new. Weighing their options right now about which road is best, because there are snakes in some of these glasses and some of the things aren't best. So possibly the divine feminine could be weighing out whether her divine masculine is the best choice, or, like I said, a soulmate. This divine masculine looks very guarded. It's got the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is all about ready for that last push, but at the same time needing like that urge to go. And he's sitting on the moon here, so possibly he could be holding on to some kind of secrets. And the 5 of Swords Five of Swords is that win at all costs. In this picture, it shows two people walking away. So possibly you, Divine Feminine, could have walked away from this Divine Masculine, and he's ready to just fight for what he has lost. Greatest and highest good. We've got the Star and the Five of Cups. So after a time of disappointment and sadness, the best and greatest good would be like healing, which will lead to the wish fulfillment after the sadness. Taking the sadness and healing it, pouring those healing waters, and just coming back together, happy, healthy, whole. So let's see where the Divine Feminine's at the current moment. I'm going to pull from the Journey to the Divine Feminine to see. Alright. And cards for the Divine Feminine, please. Any additional information for the Divine Feminine in this connection? It's too many cards. Thank you. Alright. Like I said, the Divine Feminine is all about the love right now. She loves unconditionally, unselfishly, and with no limitations. It goes right along with this King of Cups here. She's letting her intuition guide her. So if you're the Divine Feminine, you're letting your intuition guide you, because you have guidance also from your higher self, spirit, trusted family or friends, anyone with wisdom. So you're full of love and full of wisdom from your ancestors, from the people around you. But like I said, you're weighing your options right now about what's the best guidance. Where would be the best place for you to give your love right now? And let's see, if you're the Divine Masculine, where are you at, Divine Masculine? Where is the Divine Masculine in this connection? So I'm guessing that y'all would be in separation. The fact that there's two figures here walking away, and the Divine Feminine has a lot of options here. Y'all both wanted 3 cards. Alright, let's see. Okay, so the Divine Masculine in this connection is seeing the signs, and it's putting him in a sense of contemplation, like he's really thinking about what he should do next. Like, how can he fix this? How can he make it right? How can he bring this together? Or maybe contemplating the whole idea of like, what is this connection? Where does it go from here? He also is dealing with some pride, afraid to take action for fear of embarrassment or shame, has difficulty apologizing. So like I said, he's in contemplation about like what's the best way to come forward, but his pride is kind of stopping him right now, and that could be this win at all costs attitude is fueled by that fear. Like, he wants to move, but you know, he knows that one last push, but he's afraid of embarrassment or shame. Possibly could be family involved in this, friends, feeling like if you were to tell him no, Divine Feminine, if he were to come forward and you were to reject him, then he would be embarrassed or something like that. I had unity at the bottom of this deck, so let's see. Transcendence and unity. So there could be some kind of transcendence in this connection. Let's see. We got shadow side, moon, and the dark night. So the Divine Masculine's connection could be going through the dark night, looking at the shadow side, isolating in their thoughts. That's the way that you heal, though. You have to look at the dark and the light of things. So for this connection, it looks like the Divine Feminine might be in a more ascended spot with the love, the guidance, and the intuition. She knows where to look. She knows where to get her answers from. Whereas the divine masculine is just, you know, seeing the signs, but still in his head, like isolating, sitting in his thoughts, dealing probably with some ego issues because the pride is here, which would be that shadow side, that dark night of the soul, looking at things that he's done, not really wanting to face it. Possibly, like I said, with the moon, him sitting on the moon here, he could be holding on to some secrets. So he's thinking about the best way to approach the situation. And because this is in the greatest and highest good, in order for this to transcend, there's things that need to be healed. There's things that need to be faced. There's a lot of, probably divine masculine is in hermit mode in the current moment, trying to figure out the best move possible. So this could take a little bit of time to come back together, but just know that it will be in divine timing, and you don't want things to come in too fast, especially if there's still healing that needs to be done or some kind of forgiveness that needs to be had. Let's see, 2 cards for the divine feminine, please, from the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Thank you. Yeah. The divine feminine is fearful, though, because of the separation between the two. She's possibly fearful that this will not come back together. Let's see what divine masculine. Yeah, the divine masculine has been settling here. He's moving closer to trying to find his tribe. But also settling. He's settled in the past. And he's learned that settling is not really bringing in what it is that he truly desires, which would be this tribe here. Greatest and highest good, please. One more. Yeah. Okay, so divine feminine could be fearful. She almost sees her divine masculine coming. She sees the shadows. She sees him, like when she looks into the shadows, you see this hand reaching through this light, or it's almost like the divine feminine is reaching through the light to the divine masculine, but almost fearful of what that will bring in, because they are in separation right now, and it looks like she has become emotionally stable, opened her heart chakra, ready to love, but also fearful at the same time that if the divine masculine is still in this dark place here, that it will not be able to come together fully, or like he could come to, you know, she loves him, but at the same time she's also fearful that if it were to come together too soon, that it would be something that wouldn't be good for her and the progress that she's made as far as like self-care and really leaning on spirit during this time. Like I said, the divine masculine realizes he's been settling for less, settling for what's comfortable, settling for things that no longer bring him joy. It's kind of dark here. It's got the teddy bear. Like maybe in the past this teddy bear worked for him when he was lonely, but no longer. He's ready to have the tribe, and you see like the sun's lit up, and elephants are very loyal. They're very bond. You know, they have a very strong bond. They lead as like they go as a pack. One follows the other. So this is what he wants, but he realizes he's been settling, and he sees that everywhere he goes. He sees that like he's also scared that he's messed up an opportunity to really bring in what it is that he truly wants. Greatest and highest good. Having a fresh start, right? Being able to lay all the burdens down, things that you were bound to, things that the divine masculine was bound to, laying those things down, because you can't have the fresh start when you're still bound to toxic addictions, toxic connections, things like that. So greatest and highest good would be to have a fresh start, but it's very clean, it's very pure. It's after a lot of healing's been done, after the ground has been watered and fed, and all the, laying down all the bondage that has been in place for a while, maybe because of sadness, because of past hurts, because of possibly like negative ways of responding to things. So for this connection, it still looks like there's some work to be done, maybe on both sides. And even though Divine Feminine is in this fearful state, I think it's more of, that's what her intuition is telling her during this time, that it's just not the right time at this current moment. I'm not saying that this isn't your counterpart. And what I'd say, if you are the Divine Feminine in this connection, do not hold yourself back from possibly a soulmate connection, something other than this situation. Don't wait around for things to evolve. If this person is not ready, then, you have plenty of options. So maybe explore them. Just go out and have fun. It doesn't have to be anything serious. Even just, do your healing and your work, inner work, possibly do some mission work, things like that. Things that feed your soul during this time. And Divine Masculine, if I'm talking to you, just, keep pushing through and working on those things that are holding you back. Let's see, any more? Alright. So, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. We have seduction here, self-indulgence. Okay, so let's start with the seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. The Divine Masculine could have led with seducing type of energies, self-indulgent type of energies, focusing on the self. It is time to heal. There's shadow work that needs to be done. Start working on self-appreciation, possibly after being like that playboy type of energy. It says hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Yeah, it's time to get the hammer to it and like knock out the things that no longer serve you. The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. There's a lot of healing going on in this connection. And then it says heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together and perfect. This is the way you both could feel for one another. Just, it's perfect. One holds the key, one holds the lock. Alright, so I'm going to finish it out with, what would your person say? Message, hidden truth messages, and then some charms, and that will be it. Let's see, if your person could say something to you, what would it be? Let's see. Possibly you and the person could have gotten together when you were very young. And we have a lot of lessons to learn when we're young, so that could have been one of the reasons why things kind of fell apart. It says you and I were too young. I left before you could leave me. I am becoming a better person. My life is not together as it seems. So your divine counterpart could be telling you one thing, and like, my life is great, I'm happy, I'm, nothing can faze me, I'm always good, things like that. And in all reality, on the inside, they're falling apart. So just always send your counterpart love and light, no matter if you're mad or, you're not getting what you want from them. Got the teddy bear again. That's settling. Keeps coming up. Then we have a skeleton with a sombrero. So Halloween could be of importance. This is, I think, sunflowers. So sunflowers could be of importance. And then this charm that says she believed she could, so she did. So Divine Feminines in this connection, you could be working really hard to become the person that you can, and just pushing forward it, because if you believe you can do it, you can. And then there's a spider. So everything is intertwined, and y'all are weaving the web, you know, towards happiness, or there could be some kind of, you know, pathway that's being wet. You know, everything's meant to happen for a reason. We're all destined to do things in a certain way, so you're just interconnected. We have the letter J, the letter E, another letter E, a Y, an H, and a U. So it could be like hey, or J, something like that. It doesn't have to, it could just be the initials of your person to help signify that this reading is for you. Sagittarius, it's a beautiful reading. I know sometimes it's not all rainbows and sunshine, but that's life, you know. C'est la vie. It is what it is. And we get through it and we move forward and we learn. Everything is a lesson and a learning experience. So just keep growing. Just keep loving each other. Just keep sending good vibes back and forth. And I hope something resonated in here for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Appreciate all you do for my channel. All your likes, subscribes, comments. I love to hear from you guys, and I hope to hear from you soon, and I will see you in the next one. I love y'all to the moon, stars, and Mars. Peace.